as they'll look to get their third road victory of the season here tonight. The puck is down and we are underway here inside Harding Mazzotti Arena. Thank you so much for joining us. The opening, Jake Schultz wearing number 76 here tonight for Adirondack. Shot towards the net, save made Brodeur, he gets the rebound and the right pad on that. Another chance, kicked out by Brodeur. Boy, the Lions just buzzing around, shot blocked in front of the net. Face-off will be to the left side of Jeremy Brodeur. 1:25 remaining in the PK. Hammered in from the top of the left circle, and it's 1-0. That's Charles Martin on the power play. And Adirondack down 1-0. Down in shots 9-0 with 16:44 remaining in the first. Her click shot as McManus off the face-off puts it in. Brennan McManus continues an amazing season, his 14th of the year, and the Thunder have tied it at 1 with 2:57 to go in the first. Right off the draw. And bodies in front of the net. And McManus with a huge goal. The Thunder were being outshot 16-4. And they needed something. McManus, right side, leaves it for Wheeler. Wheeler forcing his way in and just too far for TJ Friedman. And to go, here's Martin, bombs one, rebound, scores. 13.1 to go in the second, and the Lions have a 2-1 lead. A short-handed goal in the offensive zone off a face-off. Right off the draw, Martin hammers it, big rebound, and no one able to get to the rebound. And those are the tough ones to give up this late, and a short-handed goal nonetheless. Olsen can't get the pass from Campbell. 5 seconds to go. And that is it. Boy, did that period take a turn at the end. The Thunder down 2-1 after 2 periods. We'll take a break. Hudson Headwaters Health Network second period intermission report coming out. McManus intercepted again, and holding is Kidney, left side, scores. That'll do it. 3-1 Lions with 6.2 to go. Off at center, 6.2 to go in the third. And that is it. Post-game show coming up next. You're listening to Thunder Hockey presented by Glens Falls Hospital on the Curtis Lumber Thunder Radio Network.
Yeah, obviously it hurts, right? Their experience and their presence, and you can see how big and heavy they are. So, still, we had guys in the lineup that can do the job, and we have enough firepower to do the job too. Our power play was terrible, to be honest with you. I don't think we even got a shot on net, so pretty disappointing with that. Obviously, we'll have to readjust tomorrow and get ready for that 3 o'clock game.
Seems like you're on the back hill pretty much from the start of it. It's going to be really goal. Is it hard to kind of get back into games like that? Is it something you expected? Because second half of the first period, there was some motion on there.
Yeah, there was some life there, but you know what? Like, it's 10 minutes in the game. You got 50 minutes to get back in the game. There's no reason, and being at home all week, and we prepared and you go through things in practices and you watch video and, we gave them their rest that they needed to make sure they're ready. And, maybe it's on us too. Like, we're not all perfect. No one is. And we're going to have our nights now. It's 3 in a row here where, we didn't do what we should do. So now we got to start over.
Second period was better until the late goal there, short-handed goal. So you made some adjustments going into the second period. What did you do different?
Well, we just had to work and move our feet and compete. We kind of sat, I think the shots were 12-0, I think, to start the game, 11-0, and we weren't creating anything. We weren't moving. We were standing around watching them skate around, and, good on them. They came to work, and they had lost 6 in a row, and they came in tonight, and they came at us.
A couple moves today, Hellwell comes in from Kalamazoo, Cloutier radio, Schultz comes in. Just talk about what those two guys are going to add.
Yeah, we just brought Schultz in to come help us because we're short at the back right now, losing Gravy, and then Hallowell. Hopefully, we can get him in on Sunday. He won't make it on time to come with us tomorrow. So we felt like we're going to have to make a few moves. Right, losing Brando at the back for the year was a big piece of our back end, and we miss him. So we're trying to figure out look for other D-men, make sure we make ourselves strong. And, even when we lost some forwards, we had Vandy down here and we had our guys on that stretch that it didn't matter if we lost a few forwards. You got to be solid at the back, and right now we got to defend better. We haven't. So.
What's the timeline? Any timeline on Graves?
He'll be a while. It's a high ankle sprain, so those hurt. And, he finished the game that day, and the guy fell on him. We watched the replay. It was pretty bad, but nothing you can do, right? It takes time to heal, and hopefully he'll be ready sooner than later.
Randus and Berger both need to be off. Are you expecting them both to be in both games this weekend?
Yeah, they're with us this weekend. They fly out Monday morning, so they're with us.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not the effort that we want to put forward, especially in front of a home crowd. We want to move past that one, but honestly, it's probably good to spend a little time reflecting on that and knowing that we just kind of got outcompeted all over the ice tonight.
Obviously, Jacob Graves, Daniel Williams tonight. You feel like you guys lose a lot when you guys don't have those two big guys in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, those two guys add a physical element to our team that we obviously missed out on tonight. But it's ECHL, so it's kind of a next man up mentality, and I don't want to make any excuses for our group. Like we have to be better as a group, myself included. Wasn't good enough tonight against a team like that.
A rough period for you guys, but how big was it for you guys just to go into that first period tied?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we probably should have been down 4-0, but Broads held us in there, and Manny had a big one for us. It had some life for us. But it's just a matter of resetting after a period like that and knowing that you're still in the game and kind of playing 0-0 hockey as opposed to hitting the panic button a little bit, which I think we tend to do a little bit at times, but obviously it's still a learning curve. But it's just a matter of showing up and competing, and I think just winning our battles just gets kind of back to that.
Coach talks about sometimes games like this not playing our game, just falling into their traps. What's that look like compared to what happened tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a fast, skilled team. They won the whole thing last year, so they know how to win. They play a heavy game as well, so it's just it's not letting them dictate the play. Like, they came out and kind of pounded us in that first period, and they had 9 shots in the first 4 minutes or something. So if you get off to a slow start against a team like that, you're going to kind of be playing catch-up the whole time. And when they have the puck, they're going to get confidence. And when we're playing on our heels, we're going to get tired, and we're not going to have that push when we do get the puck to go play offense. So I think that kind of showed tonight. So.
What's the mindset for you guys going to Trois for, obviously short turnaround tomorrow with a 3 o'clock game with 2 games up there in Trois?
Yeah, I mean, it's just back to business. This league's not meant to be easy, so it's just a matter of resetting and showing up and doing our job tomorrow.
I don't know. I think that could have been a big one for us. We got to start separating ourselves in the standings, and obviously we want to treat every game like it's a big game. But with teams closing in on us, we want to start pulling away from these teams in our division. So that was an important one for us, and this whole weekend is for sure.
Obviously, Jacob Graves on the blue line for you guys. How big of a loss is that for the blue line?
Yeah, I think, obviously he's a huge part of our leadership group, not only on the ice, but on the bench and in the locker room as well. So anytime you don't have him in, obviously, kind of sucks for us. But at the same time, I think we pride ourselves on being a team that anyone can come in and make an impact, and other guys got to step up as well. So, obviously we don't, want to have him out of lineup, but at the same time we want to be able to have guys step up and, just next man up mentality.
I was going to make some adjustments tomorrow. What's the game plan going in the next 2 games, 3 o'clock games, early afternoon games?
Yeah, I think we just got to play with more urgency. I think maybe we played on our heels too much, especially in the first and second. That last 10 minutes there when we were down, I felt like that's when we played our best hockey, when we're, kind of do or die. We just need to play the whole game like that and, just play on our toes like we like to say. So hopefully, we can get back to that tomorrow on Sunday, or Saturday, sorry.
Go down early in a game like that, obviously interferes a lot of it. Like, is it a mental thing to kind of get back on the forefront, or would they just have to win the whole time?
Yeah, I think maybe we were just kind of sitting back, maybe we don't want to make a mistake, and instead of skating through our checks or skating through the puck, look, mistakes are going to happen. That's the game. But at the same time, I think if we're going to make mistakes, we got to do it going 100 miles an hour and not be afraid to make a mistake. And I think, like I said, I think we're just playing on our heels a little too much and just watching. So.
Jam Ritter really kept you guys in that for the first 2 periods. How big was that for you guys?
Absolutely. I mean, he's been a rock for us all year. Played another great game again tonight. That game could have been, 3-4-1 in the first period. So it's obviously great having him back there. Like I said, not only on the ice, but as a leader, he's a general back there. So we're obviously very comfortable having him back there, and we know he's going to make some, huge saves that steal game. So.
Brandon McManus just talked about his play all year. He's an all-star, and he's really been a huge piece for you guys all year.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got a natural knack for the net. Scores goals, timely goals for us all the time. He plays with a fire. He wants the puck. No matter where he is on the ice, and we'd be kind of stupid not to give it to him the way he's shooting the puck right now. So he's been great for us all year long, and we're proud of him for being an all-star, and hopefully he keeps scoring goals for us.